Good evening once again. Welcome to the Tiernan Center in Richmond, Indiana, as we get set for another quarterfinal matchup here, the Bob Wedig Memorial Tournament. It'll be Valparaiso against Bedford North Lawrence. Thanks for being with us. We've put a whole lot of games over the last couple of days into the books, and we now have 3 of the final 4 teams have advanced. Warren Central winning early over Connorsville. Franklin Central upending Fort Wayne North. And then just moments ago, the Seton Cardinals, after beating the host Richmond Red Devils last night, they defeat the defending champions Hamilton Heights by a final of 72-71. And right now, the Cinderella team in this tournament is the Seton Cardinals. They advance to the semifinals tomorrow. They'll play the winner of this one, Valparaiso and Bedford North Lawrence. We will have the starting lineups and the tip-off coming up in just a couple of moments. This is Seton basketball and also Red Devil basketball all combined into one, into 16 teams and 32 games over 3 days right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
It's game time. The Sportsplex is now open. Get your teams together and come out for basketball, volleyball, soccer, tennis, golf, batting cages, wrestling, and much, much more. The Sportsplex also offers court rentals for your entire team to play a pickup game or to hold practices. Use our turf fields for multiple sports, including flag football, baseball fielding, and rugby. Sportsplex is open 7 days a week. Check out FamilyFitnessWorks.com for more information and current hours, or call 765-935-0111.
There's only one place to go on the World Wide Web to find the best automotive deals. Wetzelauto.com. One of the area's largest inventories all in one spot. Wetzelauto.com. Here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Wetzelauto.com. New and used vehicles, service, parts, body shop, and rental. Plus, value your trade. It's easy to navigate. It's convenient. Wetzelauto.com. It's clickin' awesome.
Reynolds Plumbing, the area's leader in residential and commercial plumbing. Fast, friendly, 24-hour emergency service. You name it, they can fix it. Whether it's installation, remodeling, sump pumps, well pumps, water heaters, or sewer camera service, they now have service on heating and air conditioning. Give them a call at 966-0994 for free estimates. Reynolds Plumbing, 198 South 2nd Street in Richmond. Valparaiso, the Vikings, the Stars of Bedford North Lawrence, both winners yesterday. Valparaiso beat Indianapolis Heron, and Bedford North Lawrence, they knocked off Fort Wayne Dwenger to get here to the quarterfinals. Here's how Bedford will line up tonight. Zach Tran, a 5'11 senior, he wears number 2. Jared Deckard is a 6'1 senior, number 5. Garrett Flynn is a 6-foot senior, he wears number 22. Braxton Day, watch this kid, a good basketball player. Day, 6'2 and a senior, he wears number 42. Jack Bailey will also start. Bailey is a 6'1 senior, he wears number 50. Also for the Valparaiso Vikings, Evan Walls, a 5'10 senior, wearing number 4. Stephen Helm, a 6'1 senior, wearing number 10. Trace Ramsey, 6'6 and a junior, number 20. Jay Bazaki is a 6'4 junior, number 34. And Connor Tenhope, a 6'7 senior, and he wears number 44. So there's your starting lineups for the Stars and the Vikings. Vikings will be the home team. And again, the winner will advance to the semifinals tomorrow. Vikings with their final meeting as we're ready to get going. Bedford will be in their traveling red, the Vikings in their home whites. Boy, another full day of basketball. This all started this morning in the consolation bracket about 9 o'clock this morning, so it's been another long day, but we're getting close. Boy, what a surprise, though, the Seton Cardinals doing it again tonight. Hamilton Heights made a couple of runs late, but Seton, even without another starter in their lineup, managing to pull out another upset win. So the Cardinals making a statement. Braxton Day had 25 points yesterday in that win over Fort Wayne Dwenger. And here we go. It'll be Tenhove, 6'7". In the middle, he'll be jumping it up against Braxton Day. Again, this is a very undersized Bedford North Lawrence team. So the size advantage will belong to the Vikings. And it'll be Vikings basketball. Bedford opening up man-to-man. They played pretty much all man-to-man yesterday in their win. Ramsey inside to Tenhove. The kick. Here's the shot. Bizzacki got it to go to be a two-point bucket. So the Vikings, the early 2-0 lead. Both of these teams have been to the wedding in previous years, so they know what it takes to get to the championship round. That shot no good. As Eli McPike unable to drop that jumper, so it'll be Viking basketball. Tenhove. Baseline jumper is no good. Offensive rebound. Missing it inside as Ramsey got it back again and laid it in. And there is that size advantage for the Vikings. Ball knocked out of bounds, and it will remain Bedford North Lawrence basketball. Here is McPike coming off the screen once again. Will be Braxton Day. Day drives and scores. First 2 points for the Stars. And Valpo now leads it 4-2. Valpo basketball. By the way, Baker Harris, 6'3" senior, in the ball game. We'll take that back. Stephen Helm in the lineup. Helm wearing number 10 after the missed shot. It'll be Bedford basketball. Braxton Day is the go-to guy as he'll come out and receive the ball here on the left elbow. Again, Valparaiso working man-to-man. Here's Day on the drive. He'll feed down low. That is Zach Tran, the 5'11" senior, who goes out of bounds. And it will stay Stars basketball. Mentioned earlier today, Warren Central beat Connorsville 54-39, so the Warriors advancing. Shot off the inbounds play, no good. And the Vikings on the run. Boy, they run the floor well with their big guys. Layup good. And there's Ramsey. He has 4. Bizzacki will get the assist, and it'll be Bedford basketball. Here's Tran. Braxton Day will take it strong. Layup good. Day now with 4. Vikings wasting no time. Here's Tenhove with the left hand. It's too long. And a rebounding foul underneath, and that'll go against the Vikings. They will get Ramsey, the 6'6" junior. And that is your first foul of the ball game. Valpo going to their bench. Baker Harris ready to come into the ball game. Bailey sets the screen. Here's the jumper by Day, missing. It'll be Ramsey with the rebound. Here's Walls. Walls takes it baseline left, gets cut off there by Tran, and boy, thinking about the 3 that time was Ramsey. Tenhove off the entry, the kick. Here is Ramsey for 3, good. 7 now for Ramsey. And the Vikings opening up their biggest lead now at 9-4. Well, one surprise, I think, earlier today, though, Franklin Central, a very good basketball team. They knocked off Fort Wayne North. Here is Braxton Day missing. High for the rebound, Ramsey. It'll be Walls. He will find Helm. His three-pointer good, and a good start for the Vikings. His first three. And Stephen Helm giving the Vikings an early 8-point lead as we're under the 4-minute mark in the opening period. Here's Tran. Going back to that Franklin Central 8-point win, Fort Wayne North, all the size and the depth that they have, but they lost it by 8 today. Tran on the drive, off on the right wing. Braxton Day back to Tran. And the working out front. Now to Eli McPike. Braxton Day to Bailey. Layup good. 2 points for Bailey. And it's back to a 6-point lead. Shot fake by Helm. He'll give it up once again out front, and a good look at Ramsey. Coming up on the 3-minute mark. Ramsey on the drive, the kick, the jumper, and that's good from the right wing as Helm hits another one. He now has 6. And a 9-point lead now for the Vikings. Boy, they are hot from the outside. Valpo will be going to their bench. We'll see Adrian Cassidy come in. That shot no good by McPike, and the rebound by Tenhove. So now Valpo with the basketball. Here's Tenhove, and he has it stripped out of his hands, but a foul called on Bedford. And that may be on Zach Tran. That is his first. Cassidy will come in, as we mentioned a couple of moments ago. Cassidy, a 5'8" junior. So the other change again, Baker Harris in the lineup for the Vikings. 2:40 remaining here in the first. Helm off the inbound, and he cranks another one. He has 9, and it's up to a 12-point lead for Valpo. They want to get to the semifinals tomorrow. Jumper by Ray, no good. Long rebound, Harris. And here's Helm. Cassidy looking inside, back out to Helm. Three-pointer, no good. And Bedford with a rebound, as that will be Braxton Day gets fouled. And they'll get Tenhove. Connor, the 6'7" senior, picking up his first. Jack Clark will come in now, a 6'3" senior for the Vikings. Bezaki on the bench now, along with Trace Ramsey after a good start. And still a 12-point lead now for Valpo. Nice spin move there by Ray, and once again kicked out to McPike. Bedford having a real tough time finding a good shot against this defense. Day will kick out. Here's the shot fake by Kane. His fadeaway, no. Tenhove had the ball, knocked out of his hands, as Tucker West is checked in now for Bedford. Minute 33 remaining, 18-6. Vikings on top. They'll reset it to Cassidy. Bedford now going into a 2-3 zone. They were man early. And here's another three on the way. That's going to be missed by Clark. Offensive rebound, put back, no, by Tenhove. Tenhove battling for the loose basketball, and he'll get it, and he's going to get fouled as well. There you see the time and the score here in the opening period of play. Foul's going to be called on Tucker West. Team foul number 2. Both teams now with 2. Coming off the inbound, Cassidy, three-pointer, just missed it. And we've got a foul. They think they got Tenhove, and I think that's number 2 on him. Back of the ball game, Bezaki, so Tenhove will sit down. Third team foul now on the Vikings. Boy, it helps when you have a 12-point lead early. Your big man can pick up foul number 2, so he's going to sit for a while. And we're coming up on a minute remaining. Ray crossed the timeline. West will kick it back outside now to Ray. Ray driving, blocked inside. That's Bizzacki with the block shot. Bedford will inbound on the baseline with 52.6. One official down below. I don't know what he was doing right there. He's pointing. One fan in the stands is not happy right next to me. Here's a shot from the corner. Three-pointer is good by McPike, his first three. Big bucket right there for Bedford. Back the other way, quickly shooting the three. It will be Jack Clark. He misses, but another offensive possession. That's Bizzacki in the corner, 35 seconds remaining. Here is Helm. He's going to shoot another one. That one just in and out. Still 25 seconds remaining, and another offensive rebound as Helm has it straight away. Now a 2-1-2 zone put together by the Stars. And they will now play for the final shot. Boy, Helm had a really good look again. He's missed his last two, barely. Entry pass, Cassidy goes out of bounds. Last touched by Clark, and for head coach Barack Coleman, certainly not happy with the way that one transpired as they did not execute it well. Here's Braxton Day, long three, missed it. We will head to the second. Well, good first quarter for Valparaiso. They lead it 18-9. This is the Wedding. Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Our new cabinets on your wish list? Visit the new Georgia Direct showroom and see the great variety of cabinets on display in a modern setting. Georgia Direct carries quality craft-made one cabinets, and the new showroom has plenty of styles and colors on display. In Richmond, craft-made one is only available at Georgia Direct, where the designers are always on hand to help create a custom kitchen for your home. Visit Georgia Direct's new showroom on 40 East, next to Red Lobster. You'll love what you see, and you'll love the savings at Georgia Direct.
Do you need help taking care of your car? I know we do, because Troy can barely change the position of the seat. That's why we take our cars to Beach Automotive at 110 East Main Street in Richmond. We've been relying on Brad and his crew for years, and they always take good care of us without breaking the bank. For great auto service by trained professionals, call Beach Automotive at 966-8181 or visit their website at beach-auto.com.
Ready for period number two as the Vikings lead at 18-9 here at the Tiernan Center. It'll be Bedford basketball. The crowd that was here to see Seton, they have since left. Should be another big crowd tomorrow. Semifinal game one will be at 11:30. The other semifinal at 1 o'clock, and both these two teams will play Seton at 1. We'll have both games right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports. Bedford basketball in the lineup, Corbin Kane. Here's a three-pointer off the front of the rim. McPike can't get it, but put back good by Tucker West. His first two. 7-point lead. And Valpo basketball. Bedford back into their 2-1-2. Tenhove again on the bench for Valpo with those two fouls, and that one goes out of bounds. Lost off the fingertips of Trace Ramsey. Helm coming back in now for the Vikings. He wasn't out very long, and Adrian Cassidy will sit down. Games tomorrow here and at Earlham will begin again at 9:30. A lot of games still to get in on the 3-day, 16-team, 32 games in this tournament. Loose basketball. Harris diving on the floor. As that one squirts into the backcourt, it'll be Kane to pick that one up. And Bedford basketball once again. Narrowly escaping a turnover. Here's Braxton Day on the drive and blocked again. It's Bizzacki on the block. Here is Helm. In the corner to Bizzacki, back to Helm. And now they readjust to that 2-1-2. We've seen the Stars work early in the man-to-man Since into the zone. Baseline jumper, Bizzacki, no good. Battle for the rebound. Of course, that's one reason you go to the zone is it'll help you rebound. Bounce pass intended for Tucker West. Goes out of play, but last touched by Valpo. You look at this Bedford team, their tallest players listed 6'2". That is Braxton Day, Tucker West, and Isaiah Stockman. They're a very, very small team. One of the smaller teams in this entire tournament. Jumper no good as Ray can't get it to go. Underneath official made an excellent call right there. 3 team fouls on each ball club, all a game of angles. Depends where you see the foul. Certainly makes a difference. Some fans just don't get it, though. Here's Helm. One thing I noticed the most are the obnoxious ones. Just can't lay off. So Vikings basketball. That 2-3 zone has really slowed things down for the Vikings, but not having Tenhove in there doesn't help. And again, they've cooled off a little bit. Speaking of the Vikings in the shooting department, here's Helm, another 3, and he's missed his last 2. And now the rebound by Braxton Day. Day, good ball player. Day on the drive, good body control, and he's fouled by Harris. And we'll go to the line for 2. There you see the score and the time remaining. Braxton Day, as we mentioned, 25 yesterday. Baker Harris picking up his first. Another thing I noticed about some fans is that'll be 5 down Day. They have all the drinks and everything and leave the broadcaster that's really working the hardest today. I'm just kidding. I had my servant bringing me one. 18-13, both free throws good by Day. Helm will feed it underneath to Harris. Harris off the glass, can't get it to fall. Tipped up also by Ramsey, won't go in. And Bedford quickly on the attack, and a whistle and a foul once again. So that's going to send McCall Ray to the line, just a freshman. Right now the Stars inching their way closer and closer after falling down early in this one. And the free throw is short. By the way, Helm will pick up number 1. Looks like Isaiah Stockman coming in now for Bedford and leaving the ball game Corbin Kane. And free throw number 2, 5:01 remaining. It is good. And it's a 4-point ball game. Bedford here with a little zone trap. Let's see how this will be attacked by the Vikings. Well, that's a lot of contact right there by Ray and no whistle. Certainly is a game of ankles. On our side, it looked like a foul. The other side looked good. 4:43 to go. Boy, Bedford really, either they're confused on this 2-1-2, but they had a lot of movement on that baseline. It was kind of hard to tell what they were running, and might be more of a matchup zone right here. Skip pass will find Evan Walls. Now Bizzacki. And timeout, Valpo. They had a little bit of difficult time on what they were going to do against that zone. We'll take a timeout as well. 4-point lead for the Vikings.
Hitters Hangout Academy has everything you need to train year-round to become a better player. They offer everything from cage rentals to private lessons and specialized classes. They offer hitting, infield play, outfield play, catching, pitching, strength, and agility for baseball and softball players alike. Their goal is to leave players with a better understanding of the game and to learn why they do certain things, and as always, play the game the right way. For more information, go to their website, hittershangoutacademy.com.
4:21 remaining. Valparaiso needing a timeout as they were having a very difficult time against the zone. So now let's see what the Vikings have made. Any adjustments against this 2-1-2, and it's worked well for Bedford. Helm working it left side now to Walls. They're really giving coverage down low against Ramsey. He's hiding on that low baseline. Here's a shot from the wing, no good. As Walls can't get it to fall, goes out of bounds. It'll be Bedford basketball. Well, ever since Bedford went into that 2-1-2 zone, the Vikings have seen their offensive output really drop here in the second quarter. And it's down to a 4-point deficit. Ray with the basketball will take it in the lane. Nice feed down low. Boy, I tell you what, Tucker West ought to go shake his hand. That gave him about as easy of a basket as you could possibly get. So now 2-point ball game. By the way, 4 points now by West. That three-pointer is missed by Walls, and Bedford can now tie this ball game. Drive and the floater on the baseline, no good by McPike. And we head the other way. Valpo has gone into a little bit of a drought right here. Good hands by Stockman to knock that one out of bounds. Lob inside, and a foul called as Bizzacki will be fouled. Really hate it when kids dribble a basketball in a gym right behind me, too. So here's Bizzacki. Foul's going to be called on Tucker West. That'll be his second. And the free throw's missed. And they still struggle. Boy, Valpo, the way they played early in this one, especially Stephen Helm from the outside, yet Tenhove inside, but they just cannot get off this 18. And they miss another one. And a rebounding foul. And who are they going to get right here? Ramsey was in there. But they may get Bedford on this one. Isaiah Stockman trying to box out, and it will be Stockman on the foul. Still a 2-point lead. This is our final game of day number 2. Then next week, pretty much everybody gets back into the swing of things. Conference play. We'll be thinking about sectionals not too far away. Three-pointer missed this time by Clark. As it goes out of bounds, and Bedford will get it back. Chance to tie right here. I'm not sure how long Valpo has been stuck on 18, but we've got a timeout by the Stars. 2-point lead. This is the Weddick right here in Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Where are you headed? Spinning's about to start.
I'm heading to CrossFit.
Isn't that for like the elite lifters or athletes only?
No, at FFW CrossFit, all workouts can and will be scaled to any ability level to welcome everyone.
Sounds great. I need to get out of the same old workout routine. I'm just not sure I can keep up. It seems pretty intense.
No real lifting experience is needed. FFW CrossFit teaches you everything you need to know and move at your own pace in a positive, motivating environment.
You know, I've always wanted to give it a try. I'll see you there.
Learn more at ffwcrossfit.com.
For over a century, Richmond Power and Light has been providing safe, reliable energy to the citizens and businesses of Richmond and the surrounding area. Through their dedicated and talented employees, Richmond Power and Light is advancing their tradition of exceptional service through new technology, training, and efficiency in everything they do. For more information on Richmond Power and Light, go to their website at rp-l.com. Richmond Power and Light. Together, we make powerful partners.
Well, McPike with a three-pointer, and that will give Bedford the 1-point lead at 19-18. And by the way, the Vikings have not scored in this quarter, and we're almost 6 minutes gone. So the Vikings have really hit the skids, and they trail it by 1. And this zone has given them all kinds of fits. Ball turned over and another miscue by the Vikings. Bedford back the other way. Braxton Day, as we're under 2 minutes remaining. Drive by Day, bucket good. Braxton Day, tough down the lane. He has 8. And a whistle and a foul will be called on Bedford. 1:29 to go. So over 6.5 minutes, and the Vikings haven't put a point on the board yet here in the second quarter. And here's a chance now. Stephen Helm, the 6'1 senior, shot so well early. Well, they're saying that's not a shooting foul. We're not in the bonus either way. Bailey back in for Bedford. Harris coming in. And all of this really started when Tenhove picked up his second foul. And he's been on the bench ever since. So right now the Vikings trying to make sure that they will have some kind of momentum going into the locker room, but they got to put some points on the board. Skip pass, Walls. Vikings again having a difficult time finding a good shot against the zone. In the lane, missing the shot is Ramsey. They stay scoreless in the second. Here's Braxton Day. May have got away with a travel right there. And almost a steal by Ramsey. Here's McPike, and he gets tackled from behind, and that will be the 7th. I'll take that back. Team foul number 6 now. And we will be taking that ball out of bounds on the side. Well, I thought that foul was, actually it was inside the 3-point circle. The one official is taking, he wants it on the side. The other official has it down on the baseline. So there was some discussion on where that foul took place, but it was right inside the 3-point line, so they'll take it on the baseline. Bedford inbounding with 54.6. Well, I don't think we've seen a scoreless quarter yet in all the games that have been played in the Wedig tournament to this point, but we're about to see one unless the Vikings can manage to get a point on the board here in period number 2, and we're down to 37 seconds. Nice pass down low. Bailey has it blocked by Harris. Now Valpo, they have the numbers the other way. Here's Walls looking for help, has his shot blocked, and coming out with it will be Braxton Day. So another attempt by the Vikings goes by the wayside. And Bedford try to play for one once again. They didn't execute the last one very well. They tried one more time. 6 seconds remaining. Now down to 4. The drive, and we've got a foul call. Boy, I tell you what, Helm went hard to the floor as he hit the standard. He thought that Braxton Day lowered his shoulder that time. But now Day goes to the line with only 3.4 seconds remaining here in the first half. And Bedford will go into the locker room with a lead no matter what. It's a 2-possession game right now. 9 points by Braxton Day. Second free throw by Day is no good. Harris will get it to Walls. 1 second. Here's Helm, and I don't think he got it off in time. And we move to halftime. Boy, Bedford goes into that zone, and the Vikings did not score in that second quarter. And Bedford battling back, and they go into the locker room with a 22-18 lead. Your first half numbers coming up in just a moment. This is the Wedig right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Maybe you knew that Indiana University East has world-renowned professors and 50 highly respected IU degree programs. Still, there's someone you should meet. He's a red wolf. He's Rufus, our mascot. He's here for our intercollegiate sports, dozens of student clubs, and to make sure things aren't too, well, tame. Check us out at iue.edu or drop by. But be careful. No leash. IU. Focused on you.
Summit Computers manufactures their own line of competitively priced workstations and servers with only high-quality parts. They are registered and certified business partners with many manufacturers, distributors, and companies to offer competitive pricing as a value-added reseller. Their experienced technicians have a proven track record and are an invaluable support team for your information technology needs. Contact Summit at 939-2120 and at summit-computers.com.
Maybe you haven't heard, but there's a place in Richmond's Depot District that's better than being home. Little Sheba's is a lot like the bar in that 80s TV show Cheers. You know, where everybody knows your name. Come on down after the game on Fridays and join us for pizza. We're here till 11. Or grab some of your friends and try out a game of live trivia Thursday nights at 6:30. If you love live music, Little Sheba's features some of the very best every weekend. Where else are you going to find this kind of variety along with some of the best food and friends in town? Little Sheba's in Richmond's Depot District. It really is better than being home.
The dealership where I bought my car told me I needed new tires. So, of course, I stopped by Best One and asked Roger to take a look. So they checked it out, and he told me not yet. He said I was good for at least another 10,000 miles. I've always gotten an honest opinion at Best One, and so will you.
Hi, I'm Roger Clark at Best One Tire and Service. We'll only sell you tires when you need new tires, and they'll be the right tires for your car or truck. I guarantee it.
Best One Tire and Service, North 7th and A, Uptown Richmond.
Mancino's Pizza and Grinders, the very best in pizza and grinders. We use only the highest quality meats, cheeses, and vegetables. It's impossible not to taste the difference. Every morning we bake our bread to ensure our customers the freshest sandwiches. Mancino's offers more than grinders. They also have fantastic specialty pizzas and salads. Stop by for lunch, dinner, or after the game. Mancino's, 217 National Road West in Richmond. The taste of quality you expect.
He worked out early, practiced late, and studied well into the night. The next day, he did it all over again.
She missed time hanging out and socializing with friends so she could make it on time to practices and games.
He became a top student and a confident leader, even as he helped his team win back-to-back conference titles.
She became a role model in her community, even as she led her team to an undefeated season.
And when they finished playing high school sports, what did they do next?
She graduated from college with honors and went to work for a successful company.
He attended graduate school and became a difference maker in his community.
Because that's what student athletes in Indiana do. They use the skills they develop playing high school sports today
to do even bigger things in life tomorrow.
High school sports.
A winning part of a complete education.
This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the Indiana Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Well, the winner of this game will move on to play Seton tomorrow. And right now, Valparaiso has to find a way to master that zone that the Stars have put together. 18 points by Valpo in the first quarter, and then they get shut out in period number 2. And if I'm not mistaken, of all the games we have done, that is probably the first shutout of a quarter we have seen of any of the games that have been played so far. But it allowed Bedford, they fell down early and often, and Helm was really the cause of that. Those early 3 3-pointers he had, and then Ramsey had 7 points in the opening period, and they thought maybe at that point it was going to be pretty much a blowout. But then Tenhove got his second foul. He went to the bench, and ever since then it's been Bedford battling back, and they take the lead at halftime. Here's how the first half scoring went. Helm with 9, Ramsey with 7, and Bazaki with 2. The only 3 players that scored for Valparaiso in that first half. For Bedford, they were led by Braxton Day with 9, McPike with 6, West with 4, 2 points by Bailey, and Ray with a single point in the first half of play. So good balanced scoring for Bedford as we head to the third. When we come back, third quarter's coming up next. Stay right there. This is The Wedding and Radio Troy Digital Sports.
If you would like your athlete to take their game to the next level, look no further. New Vision Sports and their staff has over 20 years of experience in coaching and developing the serious-minded athlete. New Vision specializes in improving your basketball skills, overall speed, and agility. Find them on Facebook or Twitter, or give them a call at 765-977-5831. Again, call 765-977-5831, or go to their website at newvisionsports.com.
Injured athletes can be evaluated at Reed Orthopedic Center, 1400 Highland Road in Richmond. Request a same-day or next-day appointment to be evaluated by medical professionals who specialize in strains, sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, concussions, and other sports-related orthopedic issues. Call 935-8905. That's 935-8905. Or request an appointment online at reedortho.org. Reed Orthopedic Center, 1400 Highland Road in Richmond.
Jiffy Lube of Richmond features the Jiffy Lube Signature Service Oil Change. As much as you paid for your vehicle, keep it on the road as long as possible. The Jiffy Lube Signature Service Oil Change is more than an oil change. It's preventative maintenance to keep your car running smoothly. Jiffy Lube, 2993 East Main in Richmond. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 6, and Saturday, 8 to 5.
There are banks that are big, and then there's West End Bank, a bank with big ideas to help people, business, and industry. If you're just starting out on your own and want a new car, West End can help. Maybe it's your first home and you need advice on financing. West End Bank has ideas to help you. West End Bank, helping build better lives and a better community. West End Bank is a community bank with big ideas and home to a distinctive style of banking. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Are you looking for a quality used car you can trust to take you where you want to go? Stop at Tony's Car Sales at 250 National Road West. Tony's has a top-of-the-line selection of low-mileage, one-owner cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs, all hand-picked by Mike and Adrian Parker. Tony's is family-owned with 3 generations and 60 years of experience. Check out their selection at Tony'sCarsales.com or at 250 National Road West. Tony's Car Sales, where honesty, quality, and price sell cars.
The last time I was in for service at Best One, I let Roger know my brakes were squeaking. So they checked them out, and Roger told me it was just a little moisture. Not to worry, everything was fine. Well, that was just the reassurance I needed. I trust the team at Best One, just like I trust my own dad.
Hi, I'm Roger Clark. At Best One Tire and Service, we only fix what needs to be fixed. When your car or truck leaves our shop, the service you request will be done right. I guarantee it.
Best One Tire and Service, North 7th and A, Uptown Richmond.
There's a place in Richmond's Depot District that's better than being home. Little Sheba's is a lot like the bar in that 80s TV show where everybody knows your name. Come on down after the game on Fridays and join us for pizza. We're here till 11. Or grab some friends and come play live trivia Thursday nights at 6:30. If you love live music, Little Sheba's features some of the very best every weekend. Where else can you find this kind of variety, along with some of the best food and friends in town? Little Sheba's in Richmond's Depot District. It really is better than being home.
It's game time. The Sportsplex is now open. Get your teams together and come out for basketball, volleyball, soccer, tennis, golf, batting cages, wrestling, and much, much more. The Sportsplex also offers court rentals for your entire team to play a pickup game or to hold practices. Use our turf fields for multiple sports, including flag football, baseball fielding, and rugby. Sportsplex is open 7 days a week. Check out FamilyFitnessWorks.com for more information and current hours, or call 765-935-0111.
There's only one place to go on the World Wide Web to find the best automotive deals. Wetzelauto.com. One of the area's largest inventories all in one spot. Wetzelauto.com. Here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Wetzelauto.com. New and used vehicles, service, parts, body shop, and rental. Plus, value your trade. It's easy to navigate. It's convenient. Wetzelauto.com. It's clickin' awesome.
Ready for the third quarter. Vikings back out after failing to score a single point in that second. And the Vikings will have the basketball to begin the third. Again, the winner of this will advance to tomorrow's semifinals. And they'll take on the Seton Cardinals, who again upset Hamilton Heights earlier tonight, 72-61, their second straight upset in the tournament. Helm back out front to Walls. This is Ramsey to the near side. Tenhove in, and there's your first point in what seems like forever. His first 2 points of the ball game. And if the Vikings plan on winning this one, they're going to have to make sure that Tenhove stays in the ball game. So now Bedford basketball. This is Ray off on the right wing once again to West. Well, anytime that young man, Braxton Day, gets a hold of the basketball, he will end up getting a whole crowd of guys around him. Here's the kick and the jumper by McPike. Three-pointer good. He has 9. And we might have a technical foul right here on 42, which is Braxton Day. And they did. That's Braxton. I'm not sure what Braxton did or said, but Day gets the technical. And Stephen Helm at the free throw line, and they'll get the ball back. So a big turn of events. That's now 10 for Helm. Jamie Hudson talking with the official, not the one that gave the technical, as Helm misses the second. So now Valpo a chance to regain some of that momentum they had in the opening period. Still a 2-1-2 zone put together here by the Stars. You see that up close and personal right now. Tenhove looks to reverse it. Good ball movement around the perimeter. Boy, that's an offensive foul right there. That's a good call. They got Ramsey ducking the shoulder, and that will be his third. And all Ramsey had to do that time was take that ball straight up. So now Bedford leading it by 4. Boy, a lot of contact. Here's Braxton on the drive. Left it short. Tenhove with a rebound. Here come the Vikings. Here's Walls. Walls gets it back from Ramsey. Now to be Helm. Bazaki throws it back outside, and they turn it over. So the Vikings given every opportunity right here with that technical. They missed the second of the 2 free throws, and then they come back, get nothing on the possession, and then they turn around and turn it over. 2 minutes gone here in the third. Still a man-to-man. Boy, nice baseline move. Bucket good by Stockman. He has his first 2, and the Stars have a 6-point lead. Blocking foul on the baseline, so Stockman will pick up the foul. That's his first. Actually, number 2 now on Stockman. Off the inbound. Drive in the lane. Left-hand shot good by Ramsey. He now has 9. Back to a 4-point lead. Ray will drive down the lane. We'll find Stockman. Another layup for Isaiah. He now has 4. Nice drive by Day to, or I should say Ray, to open things up. Skip pass will find Walls. 3-pointer off to the front of the rim. Tenhove tips that one. Here's Braxton Day. Bedford on the run. Bucket good. He has 11. 8-point lead now for Bedford. Walls on the right wing. He'll find Helm inside. Layup counted. It'll be Bizaki. He now has 4. Boy, how the Vikings were shooting so well early. And then they just can't find anything. One point in this ball game, Valparaiso led by 12. Nice shot that time by Anselm, who's coming to the ball game. Or was that McPike? It was McPike, not Anselm. He has 11. Tenhoff can't get it to fall. As it goes out of bounds, it'll be Bedford basketball. We'll see Bailey come in. Patrick Kelly will enter the lineup as well. So here's McCall Ray, just a freshman at the point. And out on the top of that zone trap is Trace Ramsey. That's Braxton Day on the drive and a blocking foul. Two-shot foul. And if this is on, Tenhoff, and it will be Tenhoff's third. So here's Braxton Day, 2 free throws here, and you're talking about a 10-point lead now for the Stars. And that would be a 22-point swing. He now has 12. Second free throw is good as well. So here's your 10-point lead. Here's Helm for 3. Got it, and boy, they needed that one. 13 now by Stephen Helm. Back to a 7-point lead. Here's Day on the drive. Will now feed it off on the left wing to Ray. Nothing there for the Stars, so they'll reset it. Well, you look at the one side of the bracket. If Bedford makes it and Seton already in, that's a very unlikely 2 teams you would have thought would have come out of that side of the bracket. Here's a three-pointer the way. That one rims in and out. Tenhoff had the rebound, but he lost it as he fell. Here's Kane inside. Bucket good. That's Bailey. He has 4. 37-28 is actually your score, as we'll go back the other way under 3 minutes remaining. Shot fake. Braxton Day drives. Missed it, but a foul. He'll go to the line for 2. I think most people would have thought as we go to a timeout, there you see the time remaining and the score. We'll take a timeout as well. This is the Wettig right here, Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Maybe you knew that Indiana University East has world-renowned professors and 50 highly respected IU degree programs. Still, there's someone you should meet. He's a red wolf. He's Rufus, our mascot. He's here for our intercollegiate sports, dozens of student clubs, and to make sure things aren't too, well, tame. Check us out at iue.edu or drop by. But be careful. No leash. IU, focused on you.
Mancino's Pizza and Grinders, the very best in pizza and grinders. We use only the highest quality meats, cheeses, and vegetables. It's impossible not to taste the difference. Every morning we bake our bread to ensure our customers the freshest sandwiches. Mancino's offers more than grinders. They also have fantastic specialty pizzas and salads. Stop by for lunch, dinner, or after the game. Mancino's, 217 National Road West in Richmond. The taste of quality you expect.
2:51 remaining in the third as Valpo continues to struggle offensively. 37-28, and now the Stars back to the line. Braxton Day at the line, and he gets it. Back to a 10-point lead. Harris back in, and now 14 points by Braxton Day. 6 of 7 from the free throw line. And now make it 7 of 8. And now an 11-point lead for Bedford. Helm Cut off defensively there by Ray. Harris now will find Ramsey, and a whistle and a foul. And boy, Day thought he had the steal right there. Foul's going to be called on McCall Ray, though. That's going to be his first. Each team now with 3. Helm coming off the inbound screen. Skip pass. 3-pointers on the way. Good. And that's Patrick Kelly for 3. Another big bucket, his first. 8-point lead now for Bedford. Vikings have been man-to-man the entire ball game. Little shove off that time, and the jumper is good, and a reaching foul, and that will send McCall Ray to the line. 3rd foul now. Helm will pick up the foul. Ray with 3 points now and at the line. Again, just a freshman, and he gets the roll. Boy, and every time the Vikings start to make a little bit of a run, Bedford comes right back. Ramsey sits down, so Harris is in. Also in for the Vikings will be Jack Clark, Patrick Kelly, along with Stephen Helm and Connor Tenhove. Tenhove reverses. Here's Kelly. 3-pointer, got another one. 8-point lead. 15 points now, or is that 6? 6 points now by Kelly. And here's McPike once again for the Stars. Well, the Vikings may look back, and I think they will if they lose this, and wonder what happened in that second quarter. 90 seconds remaining. Good defense by Helm, and a 5-second call. So turnover for the Bedford North Lawrence Stars, and now it'll be Vikings basketball. Chance again to cut into that 8-point deficit. More of a 2-3 zone. Tenhove getting a nice screen inside by Harris. Bucket good. Boy, that was set up extremely well. 4 points down by Tenhove. They could have run that any better. 6-point lead down to 65 seconds to go. Bedford gets it into the hands of Braxton Day. He will drive, and a foul before the shot. 5th team foul. Bedford coming back with Isaiah Stockman. Foul was called on Baker Harris, the 6'3 senior for the Vikings. 56.9. Ball tipped in the air. Turnover, Bedford. Vikings the other way, missing the layup is Kelly, and here come the Stars again. Braxton Day tried to draw contact, missed the shot. Harris tipped it, and Bedford comes out with it again, and guess who? Braxton Day again. Boy, he's only about 6'2", but he is certainly one of the better all-around players you will see in this tournament. 25 seconds to go. You see the clock ticking away in the background, both just above the basket and the scoreboard in the corner. Down to 13. Day against Harris. Feeding off now to Kane. Back to Day. Shot from the corner. Missed it off the front of the rim. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. 2, 1. Tenhove thought he got fouled. And no whistle. We will head to the fourth. 6-point lead for Bedford. Stay right there. This is The Wedding. Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Are you looking for a quality used car you can trust to take you where you want to go? Stop at Tony's Car Sales at 250 National Road West. Tony's has a top-of-the-line selection of low-mileage, one-owner cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs, all handpicked by Mike and Adrian Parker. Tony's is family-owned with 3 generations and 60 years of experience. Check out their selection at Tony'sCarSales.com or at 250 National Road West. Tony's Car Sales, where honesty, quality, and price sell cars. Summit Computers manufactures their own line of competitively priced workstations and servers with only high-quality parts. They are registered and certified business partners with many manufacturers, distributors, and companies to offer competitive pricing as a value-added reseller. Their experienced technicians have a proven track record and are an invaluable support team for your information technology needs. Contact Summit at 939-2120 and at summit-computers.com.
By the way, Walls 13 points for Valpo. On the other side, Day with 15, your two leading scorers in this one. And still a 6-point lead. It'll be Bedford basketball. And the Vikings making a nice little run there in the third. See if Bedford can get the momentum back. Drive down the lane. That one in the air and missed, but getting it right back, shooting it short is McPike for a second time. He came up short both times. Helm, Bizzacki. Bizzacki looking baseline. Outside now to Kelly, another three. Kelly has 9, all on three-pointers. And it's a three-point ball game. Vikings again starting to feel it once again, like they did in the opening quarter. That is Braxton Day against Bizzacki. Back in the ball game for Bedford is Zach Tran. We haven't seen him in a while. This is McPike off the elbow, getting the screen that time from Stockman. Bedford now having their difficulties finding an opening here against the man-to-man. That is Kane out front, left wing now to McPike. Kane gets it back, stops, fires, and misses. Rebound battled for. Helm goes hard to the floor, and he's going to get fouled. Maybe Stockman on the foul. That's going to be number 3 on Stockman. Helm comes out. Jack Clark coming out of the lineup. And we will see Trace Ramsey come back in, the 6'6 junior. And also Evan Walls into the lineup now for the Vikings. 6:20 to go here in the final quarter. Entry pass, Ramsey got the screen down low by Bizzacki. And what they're doing, they're stacking those two guys down, and then one of them comes off the screen. And if Bedford doesn't make the changes defensively, they get caught down low. By the way, that foul's going to be called on Stockman, his 4th. So nice coaching move that time by Coach Kuhlman to free one of those guys down low. 10 points now by Ramsey. Back in the ball game, Tucker West. West, a 6'2 senior now for the Stars. Second free throw is up and good. And it's a 1-point ball game. All the momentum right now belonging to the Vikings. Zach Tran looking for an opening. Here's Tucker West out on the high post. And once again, Braxton Day. Day will pull up. He'll shoot it and hit it. Big shot by Braxton Day. It's a 3. He now has 18 of the 45 points. And back to a 4-point lead for the Stars. Bizzacki powers that one up good. Bizzacki with 6. 45-43. Boy, back and forth. Quarterfinal matchup. There's another 3. That one's going to be missed. But Braxton Day, offensive rebound, put back good. And Braxton Day now has 20. And offensive foul called on Ramsey. Position down low on McPike. That'll be 4 on Ramsey. So now decision here, do you bring back Stephen Helm and certainly Jack Clark? We've seen both those guys on the bench for Valparaiso. Will be Helm who will come in. 5:23 remaining here in the fourth. I would imagine Ramsey, even though he has 4, you give him about 2 minutes and you bring him right back in. Because then you're down at only under 3.5 minutes. Want him to get back in as quickly as you can. 47-43 Stars on top of the Vikings. Winner again will play Seton tomorrow at 1 o'clock right here at the Tiernan Center. Braxton Day driving baseline, even on the double team, missed it, though he goes hard to the floor. And here come the Vikings. Here's Walls. Tenholt trying to get position underneath. They'll find Helm, three-pointer short. Bizzacki with a rebound. He finds an open man. Wide open is Kelly. Got another one. 12 by Kelly. Back to a one-point ball game. Boy, how about Kelly? Bedford basketball once again. Here's Braxton Day. Way short on that one. Got no leg into it. Saved from going out of bounds. Here's Helm. 3-on-1 break. And we've got a whistle and a foul called on Zach Tran. That'll put Walls at the line. His second. And a chance right here now for the Vikings to take the lead. And this is the first free throw attempt now for Evan Walls. And he has not scored yet tonight. And he just tied the ball game. .4:23 remaining, and the Vikings have taken the lead. Boy, this has gone back and forth. They were down by 10 at one point. They were up by 12, down by 10, now up by 1. And we're halfway through the fourth quarter. Braxton driving, bucket, good, and he's fouled. Wow, 22 points now by Braxton Day. And right now, you would say Braxton would be in the hunt. Certainly going to be in the all-tournament team, I would believe. But if he can get his team to the finals, this young man right here very well could find himself as the most valuable player of this tournament. Second, or should say free throw is good. And it's a 2-point lead now for Bedford. On the other side, Patrick Kelly has given this Vikings team a huge lift. 4 3-pointers since he's come into the ball game. Here's Helm. He'll set for 3. Can't get it to go. Rebound Day once again. So now Bedford can build on a 2-point lead and an offensive foul. Helm goes down, and Tucker West, the offensive foul, that's going to be his second. Actually going to be number 4, on Tucker West. 3:48, that's a huge foul right there on the big fella Tucker West, and he's one of the few players has a little bit of size to him. Now, they list him at 6'2", but when he's standing next to a couple of the players from Valpo, saw him next to Jack Clark a little bit ago and Bizzacki. He's really not much smaller than those two guys. Well, they're trying to work it down low again. Another 3-pointer. Short this time by Kelly, but an offensive rebound Helm. Another 3 in the way. That one's good by Walls. 5 by Walls, and it's back to a 1-point lead for the Vikings. And we're going back and forth. Yeah, this is a really good basketball game right here, just like the last one between Seton and Hamilton Heights. Screen up high that time by the big fella West. Here's the drive and the miss. Boy, Braxton Day trying to get the tough bucket right there. 3 minutes to go. Helm, down low, Bizzacki, layup good. 7 points, 8 points now by Bizzacki. And it's a 3-point lead now for the Vikings. This is Tran with the basketball. Braxton will give it off now into the hands of McPike. 3-pointer up and good. 6 points. That's number 14 for McPike. So McPike now has 14, not 6. Trying to read his hand signals. Doesn't work all the time. Tied at 53, 2:32 to go here in the fourth. This is the Wettig Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Injured athletes can be evaluated at Reed Orthopedic Center, 1400 Highland Road in Richmond. Request a same-day or next-day appointment to be evaluated by medical professionals who specialize in strains, sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, concussions, and other sports-related orthopedic issues. Call 935-8905. That's 935-8905. Or request an appointment online at reedortho.org. Reed Orthopedic Center, 1400 Highland Road in Richmond.
There are banks that are big, and then there's West End Bank. A bank with big ideas to help people, business, and industry. If you're just starting out on your own and want a new car, West End can help. Maybe it's your first home and you need advice on financing. West End Bank has ideas to help you. West End Bank, helping build better lives and a better community. West End Bank is a community bank with big ideas and home to a distinctive style of banking. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Boy, we have a good one going right here. It looks like at least at this point, 2:32 to go. We're going to go right down to the wire between the Stars and the Vikings. And again, one of these two teams will advance to the semifinals tomorrow. Well, they really covered up quickly on the three-point shooter, Patrick Kelly. Tenhove off the glass. No, Tenhove battling for the rebound. Can't come up with it. That'll be McPike with a rebound. And a chance now for the Stars to take the lead. One of the better back-and-forth games we have seen over the first 2 days, and there have been a couple of really good games. Vikings have stayed man-to-man this entire game. Here's Braxton Day. Bizzacki covering Day. The drive there by McPike, who just hit that big three a couple of moments ago. Crossover will be Ray. Back to McPike. Drives baseline. Tenhove got a piece of it. Ball volleyballed around and still loose, picked up by the Stars. And a whistle and a foul from behind. I think they got Walls. Walls will pick up number 2. And nope, they're going to say Bizzacki instead of Walls. So Zach Tran at the line. 1:27 to go. And that's his first point. Big free throw there for the 5'11 senior for Bedford North Lawrence. Second free throw is up, and it is good. So a 2-point lead, Vikings basketball. Walls across the timeline. Bedford back into their 2-3 zone. Walls looking for Tenhove down low. They're trying to work it inside if they can. Nothing there for Kelly. Back around the perimeter. It'll be Helm. Here's Bizzacki. Back to Helm. Skip pass will find Walls. Benhove, or should say Tenhove, being covered up down low by Stockman. 58 seconds remaining. Valpo down by 2. Now they'll reset the offense. Boy, they had Tenhove right there, and they didn't get it to him. Tenhove just snuck right in the middle, and now there's going to be a timeout on the floor. Tenhove wide open for a moment, and they just couldn't get him the basketball as we take a timeout as well. 43 seconds remaining. Right now, Bedford up by 2.
Hitters Hangout Academy has everything you need to train year-round to become a better player. They offer everything from cage rentals to private lessons and specialized classes. They offer hitting, infield play, outfield play, catching, pitching, strength, and agility for baseball and softball players alike. Their goal is to leave players with a better understanding of the game and to learn why they do certain things, and as always, play the game the right way. For more information, go to their website, hittershangoutacademy.com.
Hey, Chuck, where you headed? Spinning's about to start.
I'm heading to CrossFit.
Isn't that for, like, the elite lifters or athletes only?
No, at FFW CrossFit, all workouts can and will be scaled to any ability level to welcome everyone.
Sounds great. I need to get out of the same old workout routine. I'm just not sure I can keep up. It seems pretty intense.
No real lifting experience is needed. FFW CrossFit teaches you everything you need to know and move at your own pace in a positive, positive, motivating environment.
You know, I've always wanted to give it a try. I'll see you there.
Learn more at ffwcrossfit.com.
43 seconds remaining, and Vikings get a timeout. You know, last time they got a timeout, they drew up something that was really nice. They got Tenhope down in that low post, and he, along with Trace Ramsey, who has now re-entered the ball game, did a nice job underneath. There it is again. They went Ramsey down to Tenhope. A lot of contact. Valpo wanted a foul right there. The ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay Viking basketball. And Valpo's going to call another timeout. This will be a 30. We'll keep it here for this one. Mention again tomorrow in the semifinals, the first game, Warren Central, who beat Connorsville in the quarterfinals earlier today. They will play Franklin Central. Franklin Central beat Fort Wayne North by a final of 78-70. Had two pretty decent games right there. And, of course, Seton pulling off their second straight upset as they beat the defending champions Hamilton Heights 72-61. So Seton will play the winner of this game at 1 o'clock. So now let's see what the Vikings have in store right here. Boy, got to get it to Ramsey right there. Ramsey cutting behind, and they had him. Here's Tenhope. Down low, powers it up and scores. And that's where you got to go when you got a guy like Tenhope. He has 6. And we're tied at 55, down to 20 seconds remaining. And Bedford with the basketball. Will it be the final possession of this one, or are we looking at overtime? Could be the first one. That's right. We have no overtime games so far. 8 seconds to go. Braxton, pull-up jumper. Good! Timeout on the floor. Braxton Day with the huge bucket with only 3.7 seconds remaining. He has 25 for the second straight ball game. And now the Vikings trail it by 2. And again, only 3.7 seconds remaining.
For over a century, Richmond Power and Light has been providing safe, reliable energy to the citizens and businesses of Richmond and the surrounding area. Through their dedicated and talented employees, Richmond Power and Light is advancing their tradition of exceptional service through new technology, training, and efficiency in everything they do. For more information on Richmond Power and Light, go to their website at rp-l.com. Richmond Power and Light. Together, we make powerful partners.
Are new cabinets on your wish list? Visit the new Georgia Direct showroom and see the great variety of cabinets on display in a modern setting. Georgia Direct carries quality craft-made one cabinets, and the new showroom has plenty of styles and colors on display. In Richmond, craft-made one is only available at Georgia Direct, where the designers are always on hand to help create a custom kitchen for your home. Visit Georgia Direct's new showroom on 40 East, next to Red Lobster. You'll love what you see, and you'll love the savings at Georgia Direct.
Boy, Braxton Day, what a player. Now, if this were women's college basketball, you could advance that to the 28-foot line, but another timeout on the floor. This, I believe, will be it'll be a full timeout. The Vikings will not go to their bench like the Stars will do. I think there's a little bit of confusion of whether it was going to be a 30 or 1 minute, but the Vikings will have to go the distance. I mentioned in women's college basketball, they've advanced it now where if you inbound it, you can bring it up to the 28-foot line, and I've seen that work a couple of times in the women's game where it worked to a full advantage, where you have 3.7, you're going to get a pretty good look. At 3.7 here, you're probably going to throw up a desperation shot at some point, unless you try to throw the distance of the court. So the man putting it in play will be Bazaki. Stars, you see right there, they're drawing up their final plans to see what they're going to do. They're not even going to guard the basketball, so you're looking at a 5-on-4 situation right here. And the winner goes to the semifinals. This will be a baseball pass and intercepted, and there he is again. Braxton Day just came up with the interception. Bizzacki was trying to throw that to Tenhove and left it way short. So Braxton Day, chance to seal it right here. He hits them both, and it's over. 8 of 9 from the line for Braxton Day, and he just made it almost impossible right here. He has now 26 points and will seal a win right here. And he missed it. Bizzacki will get it to Helm for 3. Oh, my gosh! That one almost went in. And that will do it. The final game of the day, and we almost saw a miracle shot right there. Final score, 58-55, as Bedford will advance, and they will play tomorrow in the semifinals against Seton at 1 o'clock. That'll be preceded at 11:30 by Warren Central and Franklin Central. But what a ball game to finish it out as Bedford, the other unlikely team in the bottom side of the bracket, heading to the semifinals tomorrow. Thanks for being with us. Your final score, Bedford 58 and Valparaiso 55. We'll see you tomorrow right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports.